Arav had been desperate to get a job for a while, but his search was fruitless. One day, he stumbled upon an odd job posting that paid a lot for a simple job. The sole requirement for the job was that the applicant should be a woman with a sweet voice. Arav, being desperate, he went for the interview knowing he didn't fit the requirement. There he learned that the job was of a love call center. Although he was hesitant at first, the allure of a steady paycheck and the possibility of a stable career leading to marriage forced him to accept the job. Arav's talent for talking in a convincing female voice impressed his female co-workers, especially his boss. He quickly became the most in-demand call center employee. However, he soon found himself talking to many lonely and sometimes creepy men. The men had gotten so addicted to his female voice that they wanted to meet Arav. More specifically, they wanted to meet Aphrodite, the name he chose for his female identity. He began to question his decision to work there. One day, Arav received a call from a woman named Isha. She sounded different from the other girls he had in his life. He was intrigued by her voice. As they talked, Arav discovered that Isha was going through a tough time after several bad relationships with other boys. Isha said that only a woman can understand her true feelings. That is why she called this love call center. Despite being a man, Arav found himself easily slipping into his female persona and providing comfort and support to Isha. They talked for hours, and Arav found himself developing feelings for Isha. He was afraid to reveal his true identity, but he couldn't resist talking to her every chance he got. Even when he was not officially at work, he called Isha. Over the next few weeks, Arav and Isha's connection deepened, and they both knew they wanted to meet in person. Arav hoped that Isha would by herself realize she was talking to a man, but she didn't. They agreed to meet at a coffee shop, and Arav was nervous about finally revealing his true identity to Isha. As he walked into the coffee shop, he spotted Isha sitting at a table. She looked just like he imagined she would. Long black hair, fit body, and neatly dressed in formal suit as she runs her own small company. He approached her. She looked annoyed. "Hi," Arav said nervously. "I'm Arav." Isha said, "So?" "I've come to meet you," said Arav, hesitating to reveal his secret. "I've come to speak on behalf of," he said with hesitation. "I am her. I am Aphrodite." There was a moment of silence and confusion. Isha's eyes widened in anger, but then she burst out laughing. "You're kidding me, right? You are not Aphrodite." Arav shut his eyes, and with a faint smile he spoke in his female voice. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you, but I couldn't help it. I wanted to be there for you. Talking to you made me feel alive." Isha looked at Arav for a moment, taking in his words. She did not know how to react. She got up to leave. Arav reminded Isha of what she replied when Arav said, "We can't meet, because I might not be someone who you like once you see me." Isha had said, "I don't care who you are. I fell in love with the person I was talking to on the phone, and that person is you." Isha realized her mistake. She hated boys thinking they are all the same, but here she had fallen for a man, a real sensitive man. She sat down again. Arav couldn't believe she didn't leave. He was prepared mentally for this meeting to end disastrously. He had been so afraid of losing Isha's love. Thankfully, now she was saying that she loved him for who he was, not just the persona he had created on the phone. From that moment on, Arav and Isha's love only grew stronger. Arav continued to work at the call center as Isha knew that he was doing a noble job. Now Isha no longer needed Aphrodite to comfort her. They talked to each other on the phone as themselves, and their connection was even more powerful. They knew that they had found something special in each other, and they vowed to never let anything come between them again, not even the fictional character called Aphrodite.